What's going on, y'all? This is Anime Fan 401. I finished watching the 3 seasons of Spy Fam. I've watched season 1 some years back, season 2 sometime a year ago, and now I've finished now I've watched the 3rd season of it now. So I'm all caught up with the series of Spy Fam, or Spy X Family, or Spy Family, whichever you want to call it. It's about how a spy just wants to make a difference in the world, and he ends up creating a fake family where Lloyd adopted Anya, and he ended up having Yor Briar as his wife, and his wife is apparently an assassin. And Anya, she's a telepath, and she's a telepathic. She reads minds. Things like, something like that. And the anime from season 1 to 3 was good to great. Season 1, 2, and 3, they're all good to great. Like the writing and all that. Like the animation. There's a lot of hilarious moments, and there's some funny moments in there. And you see and yeah, on a lot of occasions you see how Lloyd is actually a lucky man having Yor as his wife, because she knows how to protect Anya pretty well. Because she's not great at the cooking. Well, with Yor, she's not great at cooking and that, something like that, and some other things from time to time. But she does try though. And she's very protective of Anya, like a mother bear protecting her cubs. That's what Yor Forger is a bit like when it comes to Anya protecting her and that. And I think most mothers would do that, protect their children. So yeah, so Yor's became more of the mother bear throughout the series, and yeah. And Lloyd, he's always pretty nice to his wife, which he's always nice to Yor quite a lot. And they don't know, and Anya knows what both their secret, that one's a spy and one's an assassin, but both Lloyd and Yor don't know that yet. I think sometime when it comes to close to where the series ends, they're going to find out, and who knows, they might actually end up becoming an actual family together, where they end up staying together with each other. I just think Lloyd, for Lloyd, I think Yor's actually a keeper for him. And I've seen why Lloyd became a spy on season 3, how he had a bit of a tragic backstory, how when he was a kid he played some war games with his mates, and then war actually struck, where he lost his father, and then later on down the road he lost his mother while in his childhood, yeah. And he ended up joining the army at the age of 18, and he ended up fighting the war for a bit of time. And then eventually a guy came along, and one of the guys from the spy agency he works for actually recruited him. And that's how he ended up becoming a spy. He figured he might do that to change the world, so no one else has to go through what he went through. And I feel like he just had a bit of that Lloyd went through the same thing as Niko Bellic did. Like Niko Bellic from Grand Theft Auto 4 did. Because Niko Bellic fought in a war when he was young too. Like in his early 20s as well. But Lloyd started when he was 18. But Lloyd was in his, I think, and for Niko, he was in his 20s, early 20s, I think. But the only difference is one just went off to doing a lot of bad Nico Bellic went into doing a lot of bad things like committing crimes and stuff like that. Lloyd decided to do something to make an actual difference, like join a spy, like become a spy, become a secret agent, and trying to make a difference in the world. That's the only difference between both Nico Bellic and Lloyd. But they both had a bit of a tragic start in their life, like ending up in a war, fighting in a war. Both being pretty young and fighting in a war. And I give this anime, and there's going to be and from the ending of season 3, there's going to be a season 4. Looks like there's going to be a season 4 because they'd see you next mission after the final episode of season 3. So it sounds like there's going to be a 4th season in the works. Which I'll definitely go and want to check that out when it comes around. And I'll give Spy Family a 8.5 out of 10. I'm giving it that, an 8.5 out of 10 for this one. And I've already did a review on the movie Spy Family Code White. If you want to see that review, link will be in the description box below. Link will be in the description below. That's where you'll find it if you want to check that out. And I hope you enjoyed my review on Spy Family. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to click on the notification bell. And I'll see you next time.